RV owners, even though the LP/CO detector in your RV can be a little oversensitive at times, even some cleaners and hairsprays, perfumes can set that device off. But the device is there to save your life. So don't ever disconnect it or take it lightly. I've done a lot of videos on this for good reason. Here's a prime example. I'm at a service call right now for a customer that says their alarm's going off all the time, every time they use their furnace. And I'm really glad they called me. I'd been glad if they called anybody, because they actually have a problem, and I'm going to show you it. But a lot of times, and I've seen it way too many times, people disconnect them because it's beeping or going off. And yes, they can go bad and beep when they're not supposed to. In that case, just replace it. But in this case, there actually was a problem. So I have the furnace pulled out to bench test it and see what's going on, because as soon as I turn the furnace on in the RV, I can smell propane. Couldn't smell it before that, so that meant that only when it's on. So I knew within the RV system there probably wasn't a propane leak, because it was only when the furnace was on. Now my first guess was a cracked heat exchanger, but this is a pretty new unit. And the propane I was smelling didn't really smell like burned propane. It smelled like fresh propane. So I'm going to turn this one on. I'm going to spray some leak solution and show you exactly where I found that leak. So right here, on the underside of that fitting, of course I can't get it to do it now with all this wind blowing on me. Anyway, it's right here at this fitting. Now that fitting is the regulator that is going, or regulator solenoid that is going to allow gas to go into the burning chamber while the furnace is on. Which is why you didn't smell propane, or the alarm wouldn't go off until the furnace is on. As soon as it was on, it was leaking propane after the solenoid. So, again, there was actually a problem. The alarm wasn't just going off willy-nilly. Take that alarm seriously, guys. Test it from time to time. Check the date. They do expire. And if yours is going off, look into why it's going off. And if there is no problem, replace it. Don't just disconnect it. Look at that. Not even finger tight. Good job, Forest River, or probably Suburban, who knows. Forest River RV, Suburban product. Quality control at its finest. Look at that, all tightened up, no more leaks. And after it's all said and done, furnace is back in place and ready to go. Take your safety seriously.